We have the green Mordor player Bank, Farad at the bottom side, versus the black Isengard player Bank at the top side. This is the map Forts of Brunnen, which was taken from BFME 2 and retextures for BFME 1. So we are also, of course, in the patch 2.2 trying to implement more and more new stuff, as well as new maps, and also Balindro made a very new map, which also will be in the upcoming version. So Isengard opening with double furnace, very smart move. That's what you're gonna do when you play against Mordor, because the thing is, if you build a Uruk pit at the beginning, there is a chance that you might lose your mills and then you will be out of the game, you know? You don't want to do that. Orc pit opening, Golem is needed. Golem is important. Golem you can always use to kill lumber mill workers, you know? And Uruk pit number 3. Okay, so we're gonna have a fight around this area first. You also see goblin layers on this map, actually a lot of them. 4 goblin layers in the middle, we have work layers on this map as well, protecting those settlements, and then we have also work layers protecting these 2 outposts. Okay, Warshan has been used, and Isengard was skipping this one, which is also very smart in my opinion. You don't have to buy stuff which you know you will not be able to hold for a while. And the Uruk pit is building up now. That's a very good opening, economical opening. And Farad is going for the tainted land, which is, in my opinion, a mistake. Because I is just better, you know? The thing about land is it nullifies enemy leadership bonuses, but only on the spot. Okay, the farm has might be protected by the Urukai. They are coming out now from the Uruk pit. The thing is, he was able to keep this mill protected though, that's good. Building up a very early Orc pit level number 2. But you need to build some slaughterhouses now, very important. What Mordor can do later on is creep this at the bottom left, buy the outpost and build 3 more Orc pits and spam Orcs all day long. Remember, Orcs, they cost nothing in this game, but time to recruit, and you can outspam your opponent big time. The thing about this matchup is, Isengard can win this game within the first 15 minutes, but every minute afterwards it's gonna be kinda harder and harder for Isengard, because Mordor will have the chance to recruit a Nazgul, second Nazgul, Witch King, then make lots of catapults, and also Mumma kills are definitely busted and very reliable and super strong in this patch, because they have now the new or old dead animation. When they burn from fire, they will be enraging and running wild, uncontrollable, and they are running so fast it might mess your army up big time. And again, I believe that makes kind of sense because they are so expensive units, you know? It's so hard to get them on the field, and once you get them on the field, they should pay off. Okay. I mean, Mordor is 3 mills. Isengard is full base, very good. Now you are in a tricky situation and asking yourself, what am I supposed to do? But you see the Mordor money is not looking that good, because he went for the Orc pit level number 2 a bit too fast. What I would like to do personally is, I want to build after the first Orc pit 2 slaughterhouses, then the second Orc pit, just to make sure that I have, a lot of money. It's very risky to go for 2 Orc pits at the same time. The matchup here depends on the map you are playing. On a map like this, it's pretty even, but on a map like Vestfold, it's going to be quite tough for Isengard. Did you discover the Easter egg on this map? No, I didn't. There is an Easter egg on this map? Really? Now I'm curious. But I like this a lot. It actually looks pretty nice to me. I found it. There is a Elven warrior hidden. And there is another one on the spot. The Rise of the Witch King later between Smoky against Gen 2 at 8:30. In about 40 minutes from now. The slaughterhouse, the mill is going to be taken down though. We will be also able to capture this one. Armory is coming up now for Isengard. But I think it's a little bit too early. The thing about the armory is you have no money to buy the upgrades, right? And you cannot keep your mills protected for a long duration. What I like to do instead is I want to get Uruk pit level 2, get some Berserker and creep a lot. Creep to get industry. And then you want to build armory once you have industry available. Because then with industry bonus on the money, you can get all the upgrades purchased way faster. The thing is, if you have to wait, and when your armor is built up, you are wasting time and a lot of money, which is definitely not the thing you want to do in this matchup. Okay, there is also Elrond or what? I see 3 Alvin warriors. They are not here. Maybe they are here on this roof. Oh, what? There is a treasure. Balindru style again. Balindru put, of course, a treasure there. Of course, Alright. We have actually... Mordor is kind of getting pushed back a little bit, which is pretty good for Isengard. He has, only 1 mil. This one is from Farad, so he has not even a lot of wood bonus. He has 0 wood bonus, to be precise. And Mordor is smart. It's a very smart move. When you realize, okay, oh, but hold on a second. Hold on a second, that's actually dangerous. But he has no armor. Without armor, I don't know about that, You will take too much damage from the towers if you have no armor. And does he have War Chant? No, without War Chant, are you nuts? You don't want to do this, dude. He just cancelled, very smart. That's a lot of money he's losing now for no reason. You can't move like this. When you have War Chant on cooldown and when you have no heavy armor, you can't do this. You can't. Click on Elrond. protected, right? Like, as long as Mordor doesn't make a major mistake, I don't think Isengard can turn this game around anymore. I mean, where is Lords at? Lords has to be moving now. But the only hope for Isengard would be if Lords gets somehow level 5. Because what you need is the extra damage leadership, you know? Ah, okay, he's here. Okay, I see him, yeah. Dio Brando. These guys, you know, that's what you guys are doing when I'm not listening to you? Really, guys? Yeah, Farad will know this matchup in the next game. Okay, he's making combos, industry, but he has only one farm, you know? Mordor has so much money, he will use industry once again. He has 2000 in the bank, he has Troll Cage level 2, Drama Troll on the way. And very soon he will be able to recruit Witch King and get Darkness. And, you know, Isengard is far away from the Freezing Rain. But again, remember, in this version, the land is also affecting trolls. So basically, on your land, the enemy trolls won't have leadership anymore. Lords level 2. Yeah, still needs lots of levels. He needs 3 more levels. Troll is not doing anything. Chilling. I mean, 2 combos, but no fear resistant. That's the problem. Once there is a Witch King on the field or a Nazgul, you want to have fear resistant. And you need to get either Lords level 5 or you need to recruit Saruman. But again, money from Isengard, you can see yourself, right? He's not very rich. It's gonna be a problem. I think it's because could be a meta start with the Haradrim Palace in the right. It's dangerous. It's dangerous, you know? Like, the thing is, you can do that, of course, but remember, Hobbit can crush them in a few seconds, right? So a good player will know how to focus them down. So when you do that against a good player, he will use the Hobbit to crush your Haradrims in a few seconds, and then you have like 0 money, because you build Haradrim Palace, recruit one of them, and then you need to also buy the Lamrim Mills, and then if you lose your Lamrim Mills, you have like no money at all, right? Oh my goodness. This Mordor is actually, oh, he's so rich, dude. He has even Fire Arrow on the combos, right? He has Banner, Fire Arrow, combos, Trolls, Drummer Troll, but no Witch King though, but yet. Dude, you gotta kill this, please, kill this. Look, Mordor is so rich, man. Like, how can you do this, you know? Recruit 4 Trolls, Drummer Troll, Orc level 3 with the Fire Arrow and Banner purchased. Smart move from Farad actually building. When he comes out. What? Where is the animation from the Witch King when he comes out? No animation. Land has been used. There comes the Screech. No fear resistant once again. He covered the land. The trolls are going down a little bit, but the fear resistant is actually important. Normally there is like a great animation, you know, when the Witch King comes out on the field, but in this case, you know, it's unbelievable. Like, we wanted to change one thing, you know, the Nazguls or the Witch King, you know, every flying hero from the Mordor faction, when they die now, they don't explode in the air, they will fall down on the ground, and you can't imagine how much trouble this one change made, guys. All of a sudden, during a test, after killing a Witch King, they would spawn, for no reason, ring raids on the ground. Painful. And now, this guy doesn't even have an animation when he comes on the field. Okay, Mordor is going for a, you know, attack. Saruman maybe? Yeah, he's going for Saruman, but he has no money at all to replace the army he lost. Again, 2 slaughterhouses versus full map control is nothing you can deal with. Maybe even some siege wargs could be a nice choice from Mordor, just to be a bit more safe. The thing is, he has Darkness, and Isengard is far away from the Freezing Rain point. So, he needs like 4 power points for the Freezing Rain, right? And for that reason... Look, there is the animation working for Saruman. For Saruman it's working, for the Witch King it doesn't. Okay, he's gonna level up. Lord still only almost level 3, but still needs a lot of experience to get level 5. The outpost has been demolished in a few seconds. And also I believe like we have almost no game sound in this one, right? So let me put a bit more voices, if I can. Okay, there comes the commitment, boys. The trolls. Only one troll though. One troll. Witch King, 2 drummer trolls.
These new Uruks will wield crossbows.
Okay, that's gonna be a big fight. Saruman. But now the fear effect from Witch King is gonna be pointless. So Mordor is playing it a bit more carefully, which is smart, and now going for the Siege Warwicks, which is the win condition, right? Because the Siege Warwicks, they don't care about your leadership, they will deal a lot of damage to your units anyway. Put libraries here, put in the work.
Put them to work. One of those crazies has just been laborers, Put them to work.
He's spamming them like crazy, dude. What is this? The laborers are going to war. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combos. 5 combos, 3 power points, land is on cooldown, but Vorchan is available. They have also Saruman leadership, and Saruman can steal them. But again, the Mordor has darkness. He has Witch King, he has Drummer Troll, he has the Eye of Sauron, he's as strong as Mordor can become, while Isengard is still missing lots of power points to get to the point to shut down leadership system from Mordor completely. But Mordor doesn't have to wait. Mordor has the advantage, and you don't have to rush things when you are leading, right? You can play a bit more patient, a bit more slow. There is a catapult, it will be painful to deal with, but with the Saruman and Vorchan, they will have 100% more armor and 100%, 50% more damage. They don't get one-shotted anymore from the catapult shot. And what Saruman can do is use Fireball and take it out, you know? Like, you can one-shot that thing with Saruman, right? But you want to commit now. You don't... Okay. Oh, the trolls are charging. They are playing it smart. I mean, Farad is playing it smart. There comes the darkness. Look, the trolls, boys. They are shining bright like a diamond. They are glowing like diamonds in the sky. But there comes fight for me, and I will hold your also field. The Saruman move. He can't. He will get one-shotted. He will. That's why you need rain. You know. He lost Saruman in a second, dude. Combos with this much leadership, everybody is underestimating the combo damage. Are you all dead? You hear also, you know, lords crying and looking for help. GG's gonna be called from bank, and that's it, boys. The first game, Mordor. Against the power of Mordor, there can be no victory, as Saruman would like to say. And Saruman did it, said it, you know what I'm saying. Here we go, guys. For the game number 2, we have the red Mordor player bank at the bottom right versus the blue Isengard player Farad at the top left. Okay, the same map, Forts of Brunnen, one of my most favorite maps actually. Not because it's made by us, no, but I think it's balanced, it's symmetrical, looks pretty nice to me. Also with the retexturing, I think it's a very beautiful map. So huge shout out to Palindru and also to Dimek especially, because he was the man who was making all this possible. Lots of work. Oh, Slaughterhouse start from Mordor. I like that, to be honest, because that's also something you can do now. It's a bit tankier in compared to a Lumber Mill. It gives you also a little bit less money, but it costs you the same money now. In the previous versions, you had to invest more money to build that. Now it only costs you 200. Oh, but what is Farad doing? That's a huge mistake from Farad. Huge mistake from Farad. Oh, he messed up big time. You want to get this one first. Why? Because this one is closer to your fortress, which means it's easier to be protected and harder for your opponent to reach. But he skipped this one and built the Uruk pit way too soon. The opening from bank in the previous game was just much better. Double furnace opening, get this, go for the third furnace. And use your Uruks not for defending, but send them forward to deal damage. So this was a great start for bank, and he needed that. He's 1-0 down. Very good start. Look, Gollum can deny this. Look, that's, you see? Oh, was close, man. When you can snipe it at 0%, you can, make the opponent lose like 200 money, which is a lot of cash at the beginning of the game. And would you look at that? Dude, Mordor is playing. Isengard actually went for the slaughterhouse. That's a mistake though. Like, look, lumber mills are just too good to miss. The only reason why I would ever build a slaughterhouse instead of a lumber mill is if there are no trees nearby. But if there are trees nearby, you wanna always build lumber mills. And not because of the money you will get from it, no, but because of the wood bonus. Especially early game, the wood bonus is so incredibly important to get your buildings cheaper. This additional 50 or 100 resource you save for each building is so much worth in the early game. You don't want to miss that. Okay. Mumma kills don't get food bonus anymore. Yeah, it's intended though. They are busted now. That's the problem. They are too strong now. Okay, Isengard is actually, fighting step by step forward, but if you don't hurt more the economy, look what's happening, you see? Double orc pit, 4 slaughterhouses, look, Isengard money. In the last game, at the same time, while Isengard had a full base, Mordor didn't. But now, Mordor is as fast as Isengard. You gotta punish Mordor early game. Smart move from Bank, demolishing the building he knows he can protect. And Bank also needs to stop fighting and kind of beat them in to follow him, you know what I'm saying? Look, Gollum is annoying, you see? Can't touch this, did it. This kind of moves I like to see a lot. He's hiding, dancing around Rosie and trying to deny him as much time as he potentially can. This way the Isengard player can't capture this settlement. But Gollum is not as fast as Uruks. Uruks are the fastest swordmen in the game. And the poor, cutie Gollum has been taken down. Okay, that's the first time Isengard is reaching out to this mill. And Mordor in the meantime has a full base. A Bank might make a mistake and will eventually try to go for a Nazgul. What I like to do personally is, if I'm not 100% sure that I will have a Nazgul before he will have blades or armor, then I will always build a troll cage and recruit only one single mountain troll. Only one. So with the one mountain troll, I will not only deny my opponent to actually attack my base with Uruks, but also I can protect my settlements outside, And then I can still save up for a Nazgul afterwards. I don't need to recruit more trolls. I can just use the one troll and save the money up for a Nazgul later on. Don't fall behind. Isengard's base is not looking very good, but here's money. He's going for lords, okay? Okay, so I believe Farad is playing for the late game. Like, you don't want to go lords if you want to go for early rush. So maybe Farad knows, okay, you know what, I'm too late. I'm just too late, I can't go for a rush anymore at this point. I don't need to buy blades, so I can just get lords. Hopefully I will get him to level 5. And then I can try to, win the mid to late game. Because he knows that early game is kind of messed up now. It's gonna be a Nazgul rush. But again, Bank is listening to the stream. Hey Bank, how are you, my friend? How are you? Nice to meet you, Bank. He's listening to the stream, guys. He's like, I would do this. And then 10 seconds later, you see demolishing slaughterhouse, building a troll cage. This guy's a legend, dude. Alright. Uruks are leading forward. Towers are coming up for Isengard. Lourdes is gonna be on his way very soon. Lourdes is creeping already in the meantime. That's good. Though Isengard is doing a good job now. Not recruiting a troll yet. How many orc pits does he have? 2 orc pits, okay? So what Isengard could have done, what I would do, again, this is my opinion, what I would do with this Lords, I wouldn't send him to this location. I would send him actually to this location at the bottom left side. And creep this one, and then buy this outpost, right? What you can do with Isengard against Mordor, and people, they underestimate that. You can buy the outpost, build one tower, right? One tower on this spot here, on the outer spot, then you just put like a crossbowman inside, and double furnace. So Mordor will have a really hard time, early game, to destroy your outpost with only orcs. It will take them 10 battalion of orcs to even take down the tower, you know? So orcs without leadership, without, levels, they will struggle to take it down. So that's what you can do against Mordor. Against Mordor, it's just a very different playstyle in compared to any other faction. Mordor is just so different and unique. The flying heroes in the monster faction, you know, the trolls, the Muma kills, they are so different, you know, in compared to all the other things you might eventually have to deal with in the Battle for Middle-earth games. Give us some room. Okay, he's creeping a lot. Farad actually, I mean, I'm surprised. Like, Farad is definitely in the business here, right? Mordor is struggling in terms of map controlling fights, and Isengard is recovering quite a lot, right? A lot, actually. Remember, and I think Matthias was asking me in the chat why Haradrims in the previous game. You see why Haradrims, you know, you could have creeped this one already, you could have creeped this one already, even this one with the Haradrims, you know? You have like the early presence with the Haradrims. And when you don't do that, you are always aiming to get to late game, which might work out in most cases, but it might also fail, you know? That's why Haradrims are definitely good units at the beginning of the game and mid-game. They can also be a great protective unit to the outpost. So Lurtz was able to get solo experience from this creep. He is now almost level 4, getting really close to the power spike of level 5. Mordor is moving on to the outpost now. There's also 2 trolls up on the field going for the 3rd troll. Maybe I was wrong, maybe he was not listening to the stream. Okay. Hold on a second, you are not gonna do this. Oh, what? Interesting, very interesting. So what he's doing, dude, to be honest, I think it's gonna work out. What he's doing now is he doesn't combine them, he doesn't make combos of them. Well, he makes actually Uruks and separating them from the crossbowmen. So what he can do is use the full potential of each individual unit. Crossbowmen with the wedge formation, right? To deal more damage from a long distance, and then you know, protect the Uruks with the crossbowmen, and then the Uruks with heavy armor and forge blades for the maximum damage output. And you can also use the shield formation, right? Block formation to become more tanky. The problem is this Mordor doesn't have a Nazgul or a troll cage level 2. A Nazgul could mess this army up, right? He has no fear resistance, not even banner to level 2. But he has not a Nazgul, nor a Witch King, nor a Drummer Troll. Skip the Troll and go for the Nazgul now. He's going for buff at the same time. I think he wanted to go for the Witch King, but he can't. He can't afford it. So that's a very nice play. I like this. I'm actually curious if this is gonna work out for Farad. Did he war chant them? He missed the war chant on the crossbowman. But yes, you know, these 2 crossbowmen can still kill with Lurtz these 3 trolls. Like, they have no chance when the troll cage is not level 2, when there is no Drummer Troll. Oh, very smart move from Farad, by the way. Very smart move. Can he take down the Citadel before the Nazgul comes out? Can he take it down? Oh, the last 3 seconds and the Nazgul comes. But the Citadel is going down. Screech can be used now. Kill the crossbowman first. Very smart move. Kill the crossbowman. Oh, you see the cripple is chunking the Nazgul a lot. Screech is on cooldown. Now you gotta be careful with the troll. Lurtz is being attacked. Oh, he knocked down his own trolls, but Lurtz is getting bullied. The crossbowmen are dead now. Can Lurtz survive this? I don't think so. The troll is on the hand. You have Carnage. Use Carnage, bro. Just stop. Use, you know, put on your sword. Oh, he's microing with the with the guy. Oh, but you know, in your butt, son. You know, he's like punching him in the forehead. You know, in back of his head. And Mordor is still in the business, but dude, he lost the troll cage, which is very important building. That means he has only 1 single Drummer Troll who is almost dead and no way of sustaining up, right? And that means now he needs to build the troll cage again, get it all the way to level 2 before he can recruit any more Drummer Trolls. And if he doesn't do that, all Farad has to do is kill this troll, which is almost dead, this Drummer Troll, as you can see, right? And then the Mordor army has no leadership because that's not a Witch King, that's a Nazgul, right? And look at the minimap in the meantime. While he was doing that, he was also focusing on map control. Farad is popping off this game. Very well played. And, you know, the small things, the strategies, the mind games. Mordor is the outposter, that's good. What I would do instead of Mordor is I wouldn't even bother building up a troll cage at this point. I would just try to go for a second Nazgul ASAP, you know? ASAP. Creep this at the bottom side. He needs to build Orc Pit definitely. He needs to pressure the map once again. Isengard is just getting too much money. Because now he's gonna make combos and combos. Lords is level 4, very close to level 5. Fear Resistant is gonna make the Nazgul explode, you know, literally, because the Screech is gonna be pointless once Lords is level 5. Nice. So, I mean, the thing is, Farad made the best out of the situation, right? There is also treasure. Like, Balindro put treasure everywhere on the map. I see a treasure there, I think. Or? I see something glowing there. It's not a treasure? I don't know. Looks like it, though. But it's not. Okay, you can't take the money with the Nazgul, unfortunately. Mordor has to get an Orc Pit. He has only one Orc Pit. It means he cannot contest the map control. Yeah, okay. Now, even a Saruman is coming. Saruman is coming now. And even when Lords is level 4, Saruman will give you Fear Resistant. And you will be just good to go. Oh, the timing. Mordor is still 1 power point away from Darkness. So you remember, Darkness, you need now 7 power points for that. And also Rain, you need 7 power points for that. So what we did is we lowered the Tainted Land power point from Isengard from 3 to 2. And the Scavenger from 4 to 3.
The new power is rising. Its victory is at hand.
Oh my goodness, ASMR Saruman, a new power is rising. And its victory is at hand. We have Lords. Oh, Screech. Crash as much as you can. Oh. Doesn't one-shot them. But that's better. To be honest, that's even better when you one-shot them. Because look how low they are. You understand? Like, next attack, they're gonna get killed. Regardless about how much leadership they will have. Next attack, they will crash. They will get crashed. Okay, so 3 combos, Lords, Saruman, and Warchan available. The thing is that Isengard player didn't go for land. So what Mordor can eventually try to do is go for an attack with the Nazgul and the Trolls, and then use land before you engage. Oh, look, smart move from Farad. Is he gonna give it to Lords? Very smart move, you see? Very smart move, dude. You see, he was creeping this, giving the last hit to Lords, so Lords gets level 5. These are the plays I want to see the most, you know? These small things, they are so important. Now, Bibbidi Babbidi Boo and Lords has leadership unlocked. 60% more damage, that's huge by the way. 6 power points collected for Isengard, but he needs 7 for Rain, and Mordor has also 6 power points collected. Troll Cage, level 2 now. He has in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trolls and 1 almost dead drummer troll. No Witch King. And there comes the big commitment. Look at them shining bright like a diamond. Their army is glowing. My eyes are hurting. You know, he one-shot everything they touch. Mordor has to make a move before Isengard gets inside the genes. That's very important. You want to handle them before they can get inside your castle. You understand? Because outside they will get now freezing rain. They kill stuff, collect power points. There comes Saruman. Kill this drummer troll. He's waiting for the drummer troll, number 2. But he's feeding, he doesn't demolish the buildings in time, and he will have rain very soon, right? After he destroys the building, he will have rain, by the way. He went also for the Orc Arch. I think that's not needed. Oh, he has rain now. Yeah, he has rain now. And Mordor has no darkness. Even if you have darkness, rain shuts it down. So now you gotta make a move. He's gonna use rain here, right? And the trolls, we gotta keep an eye on Saruman, because he has the chance to steal them and make them fight for you. Rain has been used, trolls are charging in, but they have no more leadership available. The trolls are going ham, the Nazgul trying to knock them down on the ground, and he missed them, he gets one-shotted, he miscalculated the movement, but it doesn't matter. Without leadership, these trolls are paper, and they have no chance. The Witch King can't do anything about the situation either, and you see the new fall animation from the sky on the ground. The Witch King, the Nazgul is no more. He had money for the Witch King, but the beast is gonna fall apart.
The men of Gondor.
Army of the Reptilians, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Level 6 combo, level 3 combo, and Mordor is gonna fight until the very end, but look at the minimap in the meantime. Darkness is available, but he is falling apart. 3 drummer trolls, they are ready for the afternoon party, you know, the Sunday celebration party, weekend over party, or call it whatever you want. We will have a Witch King very soon coming from the outpost. He has double outpost, that's why he is getting still money. He needed Orc Pit, yeah, he has Orc Pit here. You need to pressure the map, but there comes the reinforcements. And remember, Lords is still alive. That means fear resistant is still a thing. And Witch King can't, I mean, the one thing you need to understand is when you are level 3 or higher, you automatically get fear resistant. That means these 2 combos, level 6 and level 3, they are already immune to fear, right? Okay, so 1 troll, 3 drummer trolls. But there comes a Witch King. No man can kill you, but oh no, fear, Lords is here. And yeah, look, oh, he knocked down a tree, and GG is gonna be called from bank. Too much damage, too much burst, and Farah did it. 1-0 into a 2-0 situation, and he needs only 1 more victory to decide this quarterfinals for himself and move on to the semifinals. Well played. Very clean Isengard performance, I like that. Especially the move he made, you know, with the Uruks separated, not as combined units. Very smart move. Using the momentum, distracting the Nazgul with the crossbow man, and using the Uruks he has in the base to destroy the troll cage was a huge achievement. So, let's talk about this matchup for a bit, okay guys? About this matchup, I think early game, I know, the early game is gonna favor the Rohan faction. Why? Because Rohan has the chance to recruit additional swordmen from the farms. It means the bigger the map is, the better it is for Rohan, because Rohan can have multiple farms outside and use them at the same time as a barracks and keep recruiting more and more peasants, and Gondor can't keep with the speed of Rohan. That's legit impossible, right? And later on in the mid game, Rohan has a cheaper stable and cheaper heroes. Elma, Theoden, especially Elma, might be a key to victory here, because in the patch 2.22, Elma is now able to develop way faster, to get to level 4 way faster. We splitted the damage leadership a little bit between Theoden and Elma, so now you can't get everything you need from one single hero Theoden anymore. You need to actually recruit Elma in this matchup. Or what you can do if you have a phenomenal start, you just rush Entmoot, okay? You basically farm, creep, and then go for the Entmoot and try to finish the game before Gondor can recruit Gandalf. It's definitely different. We have like a lot of adjustments. Like for example, like I said, Elma can level up way faster. You can go for Elven Warriors if you want to. Technical Color, thanks for the 10 bitty bomb, appreciate it. Thank you. BFME 1 is always the best. Agreed and confirmed, brother. But Gondor actually has surprisingly lots of farms outside. Like, look at that. He took all the farms from Rohan too. Rohan doesn't like to get peasant spam, I believe, in building up actually a very early stable. But the map is definitely not looking as good as it could for Rohan. And Gondor was even able to defend this. And even defending this one. Oh, the Hobbit Peregrine took you full of a took. Oh, 1v1. Oh, the peasant, the warrior, the woman. The woman killed him. She was screaming, I am no man. And, putting lasted on Peregrine took. The woman killed him. I mean, this is Amber Heart, and the Hobbit was Johnny Depp, Okay, the farm is gonna be taken down very soon. The stable, level 1 into the Rohirrim warriors. Yeah, basically, Elma got a couple of adjustments in this patch. For example, the spear throw can always one-shot now horses, even if they have heavy armor. Earlier in the patch 1.03, like you said, Maximus, you could only kill the banner carrier, right? When they had like armor, you couldn't kill them anymore. Now you can kill them every single time. And again, him being able to level up faster means you get to level 4 way easier for additional leadership. The Gondor Knights up on the field. Rohan will be able to reclaim the map control a little bit slowly but surely by the peasants and also using the Rohirrim. I don't like the fact that you are using your Rohirrim for killing this farm. I think you can do that with the peasants. What you want to do with the Rohirrim though is you want to creep as soon as you potentially can, because level advantage in Battle for Middle-earth 1 is huge. They get additional and lots of stats if they get level 2, will get much stronger, right? And for that reason, creeping is very important. Orlog's Hand, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Thank you. Okay, Gondor is creeping in the meantime. The Goblin Lair first. You're gonna get not level 2. Goblin Lair gives you less experience in compared to a Warg Lair. So they will not be level 2 quite yet after creeping this. But maybe Rohan can even steal the money. Steal the money, Rohan. Do it. Oh, he was not paying attention. When you fight against horse, against horse, you know what? You don't want to use wedge formation, okay? Don't use wedge formation if you want to fight horse against horse. You want to always use the normal formation, because you losing 25% armor doesn't make it up for the 25% damage you gain. Armor is more important than damage. Please keep that in mind. The only way you want to use the wedge formation is when you attack a farm or a building you want to destroy faster. But if you fight, don't use it. Very early blades for Gondor. Gondor gonna be able to win this now, no problemo. Farad can turn this around, no problem. In Rohirrim they got a Beal. So Eomer rushed from bank, that's very good, I like that. But I don't know if it's very smart to actually let Gondor get into late game. And just have fun coming up with the Haradrim sound. Gondor has full base, blades purchase. He might go for, yeah, he has also heavy armor purchase already. And now you need Theoden. You need Theoden and Eomer and then Armory. I think it's a little bit too late now for the end mood. So you need to play it now. Throw. Okay, nice. Look. Boom. You see one-shotting still. And as you can see, every faction has now a new level up animation. So Rohan heroes are gonna level up in green color, Gondor in blue, Isengard in white, and also Mordor in red.
A wizard arrives precisely when he means to.
A wizard arrives precisely when he means to. And also in this patch, your Gandalf has always a glowing staff in his hands. Level 5. Look at this beautiful, handsome guy. Oh? I'm a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Arnor. Dark fire will not avail you. Flame of Udun. Archer range. Barracks is ready. Okay, you wanna go for the tower guards. I like that. Rohan is playing a little bit slower than he should. He should be playing definitely a bit more fast paced. You need to get stuff done. I mean, Gondor now has the ultimate power spike. Gondor has Gandalf, right? Think about the Avengers, you know, when Loki was talking to Iron Man, and then he was like, "We have Hulk," you know. That's the Hulk of Gondor. He's the ultimate hero, which is extremely painful to play against until you get strong enough. With strong enough, you need to get Theoden level 4 and Eomer level 4. And for that reason, you need to lurk around, run around, and keep killing stuff all the time. Almost 4 power points collected after the Gandalf the White power point. He has now the chance to go for the Elven Wood or the Ranger special summon, which has also the chance, just like the Elven warriors from the Rohan faction, to swap weapons and become immune to trample. And in the meantime, Rohan kind of doing map control fights a little bit. Archer range now. Also, you need the shields. Gondor has the shields already. So basically, as we are talking, a 1v1 fight between Rohirrim and Gondor Knights will win because they have the shields and you don't have the shields. But Rohan has not that much money. I would love to see Boromir and Faramir too. And I think he sold the soldiers, yeah. Also, one of the changes I like the most is you can now sell units. Like you can, when you have units you don't want to fight with or you don't want to use, you don't have to sacrifice them anymore. You can just send them to the Citadel and sell them. Eowyn, the Shield Maiden of Rohan. We know what he's up to, right? Oh no. Doesn't is the relight, okay? Kind of waste a little bit, to be honest. Theoden will be able to get away, no problemo. Remember, Gandalf doesn't give you damage leadership. And also, Gandalf's leadership is not disabled in his Palantir, but when you cover the mouse over the picture, it will tell you the leadership, you know? Leadership bonus to nearby troops, 50% more armor, 100% more combat experience, and they also become invulnerable to fear. Closing the gate and hoping for the best. I think what Gondor can do now is just build an outpost here at the bottom left and go for the siege. He has also tower guards, you know, to keep those trebuchet protected. He should be in a good spot. Maybe Aragorn could be a nice choice. Aragorn. When you have money for Aragorn, you go for Aragorn. You understand? Like, do you have Anduril Sword? No, you need Anduril Sword. Anduril Sword Aragorn can crush Gandalf in 2 seconds. Anduril Sword plus Blade Master, Aragorn is simply the tankiest hero in the game and also having the highest DPS ever. Like, his attacks are basically an Easter light, you know? Every out attack from him. Mysias, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Thank you. You get now lots of tower guards up on the field. Defenders of the White City. Oh, Easter light against Theoden, almost one-shotting him, but not. Oh, the Rangers, what a timing. They disappeared right before they could shoot down the king down. Okay, tower guards. They cost 360 because he has the well. So the well is giving you infantry reduction. But water bonus, reduce cost of infantry. 10% when you have 1, 20% when you have 2, and 30% when you have 3. Does he have Aragorn? Nope, he doesn't have Aragorn. But he has... Rohirrim archers are strong, but you need levels on them. You know, you need levels and leadership. So Theoden leadership is there, but Eomer, I think, is not level 4 yet. There is Eomer actually. Am I blind? There he is. Okay. Almost level 3. But he's in prison. Look at the minimap, guys. We have only 2 farms left for the Rohan faction. 2 farms only. 3 farms. Tower guards. I like this a lot, dude. He's using tower guards now as a defensive unit. I like that, you know? Marketplace. Yeah, could be also nice. And also now in the patch, you can demolish your marketplace after capturing your upgrades. You don't have to keep it anymore. He's spamming tower guards now. Nice, ooh. I like that. I mean, he cannot really leave the base when there is Gandalf But at some point you gotta fight him, right? At some point you need to try something out. Aragorn would be also very good, because Aragorn, besides being extremely strong, has also leadership to make those units deal a bit more damage. Oh my. Easterlight getting more and more experience, almost level 6. Level 10, as you know. Huge power spike. Oh! They are so tanky though. They are so tanky. You know, they don't die that fast. Trust me on that one. The Rohirrim archers, they don't deal that much damage to pikemen. Oh. Let's see if he has shield. He has heal also probably, right? Yeah. He's fine. He's just fine. Eowyn. You can one-shot Eowyn. No, you are not able to one-shot Eowyn anymore. In the patch 1.06, one Easterlight was able to one-shot Eowyn. That's not possible anymore. She will also be able to survive barely with like 1 HP left, but she will not be dead. Selling the units to the Citadel. There's still a farm at the bottom right, and a level 3 farm here. So he gets some money, you know, it's not like he's very poor. I mean, he's obviously way less money, way less wealthy in compared to Gondor, but he has still some money. They are so tanky, you see? When they are in the porcupine formation, they are so tanky. Oh, don't run! Eomer! Look how many units he needs for that. Like 3 Rohirrim archer with Theoden leadership to just kill 1 pikeman. That's the counter, you know? That's the counter unit. That's why you need Aragorn. Aragorn can kill them in a second. Or Legolas. Or peasants. It's like a rock, paper, scissors game, right? You need to have a counter unit to deal with that. Alright, so let's see. Spear throw. Spear throw. You can... Eowyn can one-shot that, by the way, if you don't know. Eowyn's spear is able to one-shot Trebuchet. Eomer can't, but Eowyn can. Because most people were complaining about how weak Eowyn is. And I believe the change that she can now one-shot with the spear throw every single siege weapon in the game is already making her way stronger. So when you are playing against Mordor with the catapults, Isengard with the ballista, or Gondor against with Trebuchet, you can use your Eowyn to one-shot them. But many tower guards protecting this area. Range summon for the second time. Oh, Eomer! He's tunnel vision focused on Gandalf. Tunnel vision focused on Gandalf, but too many tower guards. You can't ignore them. You can't just let them, you know, deal damage to you. Because mounted heroes, they take like 150% more damage from pikemen, including tower guards, of course. When you ride, especially when you ride into them, the bonus damage they take is crazy. You know? The one part of the wall has been broken. Farad can just go inside the jeans now. Double farm still left for Rohan. But, you know, where was Gondor when Westfall fell? Maybe Gondor was destroying Rohan. That's what happened. Eomer down. He also didn't use Eomer very nicely, to be honest with you. I think he could have done much more with Eomer to level him up to level 4. That's the purpose. The Firestone purchased. Boom! Firestone hitting like a truck. And Rohan army is falling apart. I'm out of here. Let's leave the castle. Oh, he's coming, boys. He's coming, boys. Oof. He killed his own units. Bank is gonna call it. And that's a clean 3-0 victory for Farad. Very well done. Very well done. And he's gonna be able to advance now to the next round. Abandon your post. Abandon your post. Tower guards, dude. I will remind you to the scene when anybody will say, but infantry is still weak, Shanks. I will remind you what happened in this game. I will remind you what tower guards did to Rohan. GG, well played. And congrats to Farad. Very good performance actually in the Mordor against Isengard matches. This is my least favorite matchup in the game. I hate this matchup the most.